Future of OTT in this country is extremely exciting, is extremely maddening, and extremely chaotic.
India currently has 32 streaming apps. Do you see consolidation happening anytime soon, or is it'll remain an overcrowded market? What is the kind of the future of OTT market in India?
Not every streaming platform is actually a subscription platform. Okay, you have platforms which are working on the AVOD side, there are platforms which are working on the SVOD side, and there are also platforms which are working on the TVOD side.
Right.
That's point number one. Point number two is, one is the existence, the other is the survival. Third is how many of those platforms will actually be able to monetize and be right up there.
That was my next question.
Yeah, because the thing is this, in any market, in any category, wherever there is a long tail, it's only your top 3, 4, 5 odd players who actually garnered the maximum revenue, which
Right.
is the case even on the TV side.
Right,
Your
top 5
four,
players,
your
yeah.
top 4 broadcasters, they
Take
actually
away-
make the most money, but it
That is
doesn't mean
all media,
right. But it doesn't mean that the other additional 100, 200 odd channels are not there.
They'll
And in the
survive.
case of digital, where you can very clearly reach out from a one-to-one basis, okay, you might actually see the existence and the survival of a lot of niche streaming platforms who might only appeal to you
Right.
and not to consumers at scale.
Basically, it is a segment where, say, a Hotstar will also flourish, and so will a TVF.
Absolutely.
Two different scales?
Two very different scales.
Right.
And two hopefully and possibly very different consumer profiles as well.
Right.
And the challenge for TVF will be, how do they continue to survive with the onslaught of where Hotstar or a VOOT or a Z5 continue to pretty much end up offering everything.
Right.
But TVF, if they continue to stay true to their DNA
Right.
and what they have to offer, might continue to resonate with a certain set of fans
Right.
who will come to TVF to only watch that particular piece of content.
Right. So how challenging is the monetization of OTT content?
Look, India is a country of countries. Okay.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it essentially means that there is no or strategy that's going to exist over here. The strategy is going to be very clearly an and strategy. Okay.
Okay,
AVOD
yeah.
and SVOD
and SVOD.
and TVOD and many more such different newer business models that that will be here to stay. AVOD is about massive scale,
Right.
is about massive watch time,
Right.
and about aggregating audiences.
Right.
And advertisers will put in monies wherever the audiences go.
Right.
Right.
So that suits a platform like
And that
yours.
suits a platform which has more than 1600 plus odd shows,
Right.
which has 60,000 hours of content.
Right.
And the larger ambition, the game plan, very clearly is to maximize my watch time, because the more the time consumers spend on my platform, more inventory will I be able to generate. In the case of an SVOD platform, however, the game plan is about reaching out to those paying consumers who have the ability, who can afford, and who have the propensity to pay for the content pieces.
Right.
And over there, the objective very clearly is to maximize retention. That
Right.
every month a subscriber actually keeps on coming back to your platform and actually keeps on paying money.
So I have a very small question, but could be the most difficult one. What is the future of OTT in India?
Future of OTT in this country is extremely exciting, is extremely maddening, and extremely chaotic. Okay, exciting why? The growth of the category on the back of affordability, access, and availability. The category drivers are such that from here, nobody can actually stop the growth and getting additional consumers and doubling the numbers of the internet subscribers in this country. Nobody can stop that growth.
Right.
We're talking about 450 million odd subscribers today, and in the next 2 to 3 years, we are projecting it to reach a number close to 800 million odd. That's point number one. So it's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Why is it maddening? To one of your points that you asked me earlier, is the presence of multiple platforms who are putting in massive amount of money.
Right.
Okay, money is being poured in not just in acquiring content, but on tech and also on the marketing of it.
Right.
No one is playing the game of garnering high share of the market or share of revenue. Everyone is playing the game of share of attention.
So what is Akash Banerjee outside of work?
What I enjoy doing, being a Bengali, I am heavy into music, and I love to sing. And my newest passion is actually learning to play the guitar.
Yeah.
6 months back, I picked up that, and I'm now deep down into learning all the finger picking tricks and strumming and different chords, etc. And beyond that, with my family, I think which is something so very dear to me, so very precious to me.
Right.
My wife and my twin boys, 8.5-year-olds, they are massively into sports.
So you play with them.
I love watching sports with them, and I love playing with them as well.